For those of you who are regular watchers of my YouTube channel, I've got a little idea here I'm going to share with you, which is completely different, something like I haven't posted before. So it's going to be a little sketchbook idea, and what I'm going to do, I have got just an ordinary sketchbook, okay, fairly good paper, but it's not watercolour quality. I've got a black pen, a rollerball black pen. I have a watercolour refillable brush, paintbrush with the fibre tip. I've got a water spray, and I've got some watercolour pencils. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very quick, very fun little picture of this jar of Sharwood's mango chutney. Now, I thought you'd never paint a picture of something like that. Doesn't have to be this. Go and look what's in your kitchen cupboard, anything that you think might be fun, and we're going to do a little sketch, and we're not going to worry about anything. We're not going to worry about perspective or colour matches or technique. We're just going to have a bit of fun. So I'm just going to just stand that in front of me a bit further away so it doesn't cast a shadow for you. I'm looking down onto it, so I'm going to have a bit of a perspective play going on here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the top. Now, the thing about using a pen is that you can't rub it out. And you see how I'm just really going very loose. Here's the label. Whoops, gone a bit wonky, doesn't matter. And it's a square container, so it comes sort of like this. You can't actually see the glass bit, but the label's there. Comes down like that. This isn't in the middle, doesn't matter. It's just for fun. And this is a great way for when you're on the move or whatever, if you are inclined to want to do little sketches on the move. Now, there is a, in fact, I'm going to bring that there so you can see it a bit. That's not quite right, it should be bigger, but that'll do. And I'm going to do a little symbol here. It's a little symbol of the Taj Mahal, but we won't worry about it. And it's handwriting, Indian, okay. On the top, I've got a bit of a gold area, and I'll just put Sharwood's like that. Okay, in here I'm going to go, well, I'm going to move the lettering because it should have been up there, but I'm just going to go, I'm not going to worry about making it white in the middle. And there's some little writing there, symbol there, and the crest there. Okay, now I'm going to select some colours, and I'm going to do the chutney bit first, and we've got it all up the jar here, all there. It's one of my favourites, a must have. So I'm just going to scribble some swirls just to give the idea. It's solid down here because that's where, and I'm not even going to worry about going in all in the same direction, okay. And I'm going to add a little bit of an orangey colour as well, and a bit up here as well, and there's a bit there I can see through the jar. Then I'm going to take my watercolour brush, and I'm just going to merge this in a bit. Again, no big deal. This is just a bit of fun, playtime. And I've got some colour left on the tip, so I can push that around up there and a bit round here. Now the top is black. Do I have a black deep indigo? No, let's have a look. What's that one? Bark. Do I really want black? Let's have a look. Ink black. Okay, why not? So I haven't really paid a lot of attention. I'm going to do, hang on a minute, I'm going to do the Sharwood's lettering in here. Just see if I, there we go. And I will do a bit more black on there. And then I'm just going to put a bit of that in. And I can just tease it round a little bit. Okay, we're not going for super duper accuracy. That's not the name of the game. This is just playing, and it's a good way to just loosen up. Now we've got a lovely lime green. Well, I've still got this goldy colour bit of a label down there. So, I've got a yellow there, that's a different colour, isn't it? That comes down there like that. And, it's also gold on here. Okay, so let's just, okay, clean your brush off. And then I want a nice bright green. Is that the limest I've got? Looks like it. Clean the brush off. Oh, look at the difference in colour once you wet it. And the same with that. Now if you wanted to faff about a bit, you could try and lift that off, but I wouldn't worry. So there we go. Let's just add a little bit more now. What we can do is we can sort of say, okay, well we're quite happy with that. Let's just accentuate that a bit. There was actually, I missed there's a curve on the top of that label, but we're not too bothered. And we can sort of go in a bit more if you wanted to. Like that, and we can accentuate that a bit more. I've done it all very, very quickly, but I think that's half of the fun. It's not bearing any attention to detail. It's not bearing any attention to paying rather any attention to technique, skills and perspective, colour mixing, all this stuff. It's just literally getting an image down in your book. And that, my friends, is it. So I'm going to put this up on YouTube. We'll see if anybody, likes it, thinks anything of it, makes any comments, hopefully nice ones. And if it is something that you think you might like to do, then I'll do a bit more and I'll go into a bit more detail about it. So there we go, there's your little sketchbook idea. And the thing with this, you can do it anywhere as long as you've got your kit with you. You see this paper, it hasn't taken too much water there, but just a watercolour refillable pen, brush, some watercolour crayons and a pen, and there you go. Have fun.